training is training is training. Good day of training, bad day of training. Just about any day of training is better than no day of training
Yes.
under most circumstances.
Mhm.
Okay. Even if I'm having an absolutely horrible day, of course we don't want to put ourselves at any risk of injury, but a day of training 9 times out of 10 is better than skipping the training altogether, even if you have a horrible workout. So that's
Absolutely.
something that I know that we've talked about in the past. Do you want to just give your thoughts on that real quick?
Yeah. So the best way I like to tell people about it is expectations set the tone. And with that, though, even positive or negative, you have no idea how that workout's going to go until you do the workout. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'll tell them like, and I'll tell myself, like for example, a couple weeks ago, I had a mild cold. I wasn't feeling good. Could have skipped the gym and just rested. Um, but went to the gym. It was like, and anytime, this isn't just with the cold, anytime I know it's going to be an off day, the only thing I put in my mind is let's just start with the warm-ups. Let's just see what's going to happen. So the squat session or whatever. um, and when I'm having a bad day, I try to neutralize everything. I try to put everything at a net neutral, right? No positive emotion, no negative emotion. Let's just be purely objective and see what happens. And 9 times out of 10, even though you're feeling bad, you'll hit your warm up sets. They went fine. You'll be able to get to your working weights. You hit your working weights, that's fine. Um, you went to your next exercise, warmed it up, hit your working weights. You were still fine. You may have cut off the auxiliary stuff because you were just,
Hmm.
blah. But then you leave. But by the time you stay objectively neutral, and by the time you get to the end of the workout, you're like, well, hell, it was a bad day, but I hit all the numbers I was supposed to. I hit all the big lifts. Like, yeah, I still feel like crap, but guess what? I still had a
Right.
successful lift. That's another thing. You don't always have to feel amazing to have a
Right.
productive workout. You know what I mean? Like you'll go to the gym feeling like crap. You'll leave the gym feeling like crap, but you didn't
Right.
miss a workout. And that's important because it's a training, not exercise, because exercise is chaos to me. Is training. That's a whole nother
Right.
podcast. Training training is a 401k mentality, right? It's not a
Right.
weekend trip to Vegas. You're the trend line is upwards, right? But when we look at it at the micro scale, there's going to be the fluctuations, the ups and the downs. Um, and the only way that trend line is going to keep going up is if you keep putting money into it every day, even on the bad days, right? Even when your 401k is going
Right.
downhill, you're still putting money in it, right? So that's the same mindset with training. You have to have the 401k mentality. You're gonna have a bad day, and you're gonna
Right.
need to still go to the gym or or,
Right.
or to the track. Obviously, I'm a strength coach. I like lifting weights, but you need to train. It's the 401k mentality. You,
Right.
you
And
have
you
to take
touched on
that
a
on.
couple things that I just want to highlight real quick. And looking at, I think that's a very key difference, and we'll really have to dive into training versus exercise, and we need to clarify to our listeners what we mean by those two terms. They are not they are not synonymous. Okay, and the thing with
Yeah.
training, and I the note that I wrote down was there's an element to where the workout has to be pre-programmed. So, or there has to be a level of programming in there. So, for example, if if I'm having a crap day and I say, "Well, I'm just going to end my day with some exercise," there's no accountability there. There's no plan. What am I going to do? I'm going to go to the gym. I am I going to walk on the treadmill? Am I going to spend some time on the elliptical machine? What am I going to do? And then eventually I'm going to say, "Oh, I knew this was going to be a crap day. I might as well just go home." You know, as opposed to the person who goes to the gym to train, well, they have a program. They have some numbers. They have from a Right. That's from
Micro
a
goals.
psychological point of view, they have a micro goal for that workout. That goal, whether they state it or not, whether they understand it or not, that goal is, hey, I want to get through my primary exercises and I want to hit these certain numbers. So that would be a goal that that person may not even recognize, but that goal is what helps get them through either a tough workout or a tough day or whatever.